Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So this is my brand new Lumia 650. And the reason I got the Lumia 650, for one, it was a great price, and I haven't really been paying attention to Windows Phone lately, and I should have, because if you know me, I love Windows Phone, have always followed them, but I never bought any other high-end phones except for the 1520. And I'll admit, that is probably the best Windows Phone I've ever had from them, seeing as it's the only one I've purchased that was at a very high price, or had higher specs, so to speak. I've always purchased I bought the XL, the Lumia 640 XL. I actually still have my Lumia 640, but this is a replacement to this phone. So physically, I'm gonna tell you right up, this phone is amazing. Super thin. They did can a phone like this actually have an upgrade, is what I was thinking, and the answer is yes. This has a metal body, has a really nice soft touch on the back. This one has a soft touch, but this one has a really nice soft touch. It does have a camera hump now, but that's not really a thing. So we look at them like this here, kind of follow the same layout here. You've got a headphone jack, but you got a noise cancellation microphone up top here. Switching over to the bottom, you can see you just have your charging sink down there. Now this has a speaker outlet on the back with a camera, and this has a speaker outlet on the front. I'll be sure to test that out. But as you can see here, you get the clear black with this one. The screen on this is really black. I mean, really black. And the screen on this one is really clear. Now it does have a 720 display, but for a phone this size, you're actually really getting a really nice display. I've been pretty impressed. I'm gonna actually go ahead and use this for the next week or two, and I'll have more videos on this. But this is actually a really stunning looking device. Now it does say Cricket down there. I got this on Cricket, and I got it for free. All I did was port a number over, and it was free. So with that being said, this hardware is really an upgrade from the 640. So if you're one of those people who had the 640 and you were thinking, should I upgrade? The hardware alone says upgrade. It really does. This is actually a really nice device. Now, even though I got it on Cricket for free, that doesn't mean that it's a bad buy or, you know, a knockoff or anything like that. Because if you go into the Microsoft store right now, this is still selling for 200 bucks, unlocked. Now, obviously, I'll have an unlock code for you later on. I've already found the unlock for like $6 or something like that, or $5 or whatever it was. And I'll be able to use this on T-Mobile, any other carrier that I want to use it on. But for now, I had to grab this because I really wanted to get back into Windows Phone. But the truth is, the support for Windows Phone is like the support for BlackBerry. There isn't any. So what I decided to do, I've been doing some research on this for quite a while. I had the option to buy several Windows phones. And I thought, man, I've been doing pretty good with finding phones on carriers and getting them unlocked. Let me see if I can find a Windows Phone that's about this size, that's an upgrade to what I have here. Totally have forgotten about the 650. But now that I've got it in hand, I'm actually really impressed. The hardware on this, with this metal body and its chamfered edges, it's almost kind of like the size that the small iPhone should have been. The iPhone 5S, this is about the size it probably should have been. This isn't a big phone by any means, but compared to the 640, it's very thin, like really thin. It is actually a very nice upgrade to this phone. Now you're gonna say internally, well Jay, you know, internally this has lower specs. This also has 16 gigs of memory opposed to the 8 gigs in here. This has 1 gig of RAM, but this also runs the Snapdragon 212 or something like that, or the 200 series. I'm not really bothered about that because this isn't going to be used for gaming or anything like that. It's going to use it for phone calls, texting, emails, and web browsing, and it should work just fine with that. So there you have it, guys. Another phone I wanted to add to my catalog, and getting it free is always something good. This is a beautiful piece of hardware. If you've never seen the 650, I think you'll really be impressed with this one. This is really nice. Sometimes things on camera really don't do the phone's justice. I've been really impressed with this phone since having it out of the box, and I think this is going to be a keeper for sure. I mean, it was free, so why would I get rid of it? Maybe it'll be a nice giveaway item later on, but for now, I wanted to get another Windows phone, and I didn't want to break the bank because I will not use this as a primary or regular phone for 2 years. I got it solely because I wanted to add it to my collection and replace this 640. Now, the 640 was going to be a giveaway item for me on my channel later on, but after having this, I thought, man, I gotta keep this. so thin, so nice. I can have something to compare it to. So there you have it, guys. The Lumia 650. Windows fans, rejoice. Jay Will is going to touch on the Windows phone series again. So I'll see you guys in about a week or so. Take care.